You love it. We play it. Energy FM.
Energy FM has been broadcasting on the Isle of Man for over 10 years, and today it is still providing music and local news for a family audience. Energy keep apart from opposing stations by keeping content fresh and regularly ran competitions. Also, it is home to the only Sunday chart show broadcasted on the island.
It's a little bit of pink for you, and please don't leave from Energy FM. Very good morning to you. It's 18 minutes past 8. Dan Morris in for Matt Fletcher on The Breakfast Show. So then, we've been playing Matt's Dog and Bone this morning for your chance to win yourself a Rover Ridge boarding kennels. Neil's getting it right. Anita in Sunny Ramsey. Well done to you. Jean, Dan from Ramsey. So the answer was, of course, the Bee Gees and Staying Alive. Well done, Anita. Thank you very much to everybody that took part this morning. Really, really appreciate that. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Dan Morris is one of the 10 radio presenters at Energy FM. Dan joined the station quite recently in June 2011, and he's already found his feet and enjoying his time here.
Well, I came here to Energy. I came from across, from Shropshire. I came across in June to pick up the mid-morning show. Matt Fletcher as well, he's the breakfast presenter. He came over from Stockport as well, so we've come over, and it's really good. We're the same age as well, which really helps, especially when working behind the scenes and things like that. You know, we sort of bounce off each other with different ideas and things like that. So it's really good. Oh, you love that! Don't say you don't. You absolutely love that this morning. The Bee Gees, Staying Alive. If you want to know somebody that's celebrating their big day today, celebrating their birthday, get in touch. Text us 166666. Call 611986. Email studio@energyfm.net. Of course, there's Energy FM Isle of Man, our Facebook fan page. Get on there, let us know who's celebrating, what their name is, what their age is. Well, to a reason, you don't have to do that. And you never know, they could be winning a party food voucher to spend at Iceland in ShopRite at around about 10 to 1 this afternoon. There's some great presenters on Energy, there really is. Matt Fletcher is really talented. Does a great show, he's got a lot of listeners there. You've got JP as well, who's absolutely superb with what he does with sport, and also presents the Late Lounge as well. Can't fault JP at all, he's absolutely a real professional in what he does. As is everybody that contributes to Energy FM are real professionals, and it's really good to be a part of that team. Quality tune from 1996, Drew McQuay, Cosmic Girl from Energy FM. Very good morning to you. 8:42, it's Dan here in for Matt all this week on The Breakfast Show. How did I first get interested in radio? I literally started mobile DJing, that's how I started doing it really. When I was 15 I started mobile DJing, did a fair few gigs, and then realised then that I wasn't afraid to pick up the mic and sort of get involved and with the crowd getting built up, and then that's when I decided, yeah, I quite liked the idea of getting into radio. So then what I did was, when I was in school, work experience placement, managed to get into the local radio station. I was the T-boy for quite some time. That's the same story as everyone will probably tell you. Did a 2 weeks work experience there and just went from there. Just carried on and worked my way up to getting shows, regular shows on there, and that's how I got into it.
Energy FM like to interact with their listeners through social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter. The station has nearly 6,000 Facebook fans and 1,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, as you can see, you can get involved with Energy FM on Facebook, direct on there, Energy FM IOM. Just put that into the Facebook search and you'll come up with everything. It's where myself, Matt Fletcher and all the other presenters get involved with. So even if you can't actually listen to Energy because you're at work or anything like that, you can actually get involved with Facebook because all competitions go up on there, and you can just literally put your answers down on there. Same goes for Twitter as well. It's all linked to a Twitter account, so you can just go, whether you're a Twitterer or a Facebooker, you can go straight through there and get interactive with us from Facebook and Twitter.
Sian Cowper, along with Amy Mulhern, keep the listeners up to date with the latest local and worldwide news as it happens.
My job title is broadcast journalist, and what I do is anything to do with news, basically. Writing, sourcing, editing, presenting, the whole thing, really.
Coming up, a bit of your Isle of Man. We'll play some Jet as well for you, and the latest headlines with Sean are next.
It's 9 o'clock, I'm Sian Cowper. Emergency services have been dealing with a major fire in central Douglas overnight. 6 fires. Pretty much anything can be news. Most of our stuff comes in via email as a press release from various organisations. We get a lot of stuff through from government organisations. A lot of things come in from the police, from various charities and businesses on the island as well. But you can get news from anywhere. Twitter is becoming ever more important to the news. The police, whenever there's now a crash or like the big fire that we've got in the news this morning, things like that, you hear about it on Twitter first. And even talking to people, they'll tell you, oh, did you hear about this or whatever, and someone might just tell you something completely random in the pub, and then you'll look into it and verify it, and there you go, you have a story. So absolutely anything can make news.
You love it, we play it. This is Energy FM.
This is Energy FM.
Energy FM covers local and international sport, including great coverage over TT Week. Every Saturday, there's a SuperSportSaturday show between 2 and 5 PM, in which Energy cover local and international football, along with other sports such as rugby, cricket, golf and Formula 1.
Yes, welcome along. 3 minutes after 2. It is Saturday the 17th of September and I'm JP with you through until 5 o'clock this evening. On the show today, hockey is back. We're going to keep you bang up to date with that throughout the afternoon. Kim and Haley along at 4:30 with the full results. Off Island in the Premier League, it's Aston Villa, Newcastle, Bolton versus Norwich, Swansea home to West Brom, Wolves taking on Queen's Park Rangers at 3. Blackburn versus Arsenal is currently underway. We'll be going over to Ewood Park to find out the latest from there. On Island, Max football fixtures, and we'll be keeping you up to date with the Isle of Man. They're playing West Cheshire this afternoon. All that and 3 hours of the best music. Stay tuned, it's Energy FM. It's Super Sports Saturday.
Super Sports Saturday.
Okay, so on Saturday afternoon it's quite busy here at Energy FM. Next door, the guys are pulling down the clips from Ireland and Sky. They just get fed to us from the Premiership grounds. The guys next door record them and put them into these carts here. They then come up on my screen in this studio. I drag them into what I call my hotkeys, and when I want to play them, hit the button, out they go. Next song, on we go with the show. Dead easy.
Attention then, we're Clive Edwards at Molineux. I've got team news for the Wolves QPR game. Team news is coming in 3, 2, 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers make 2 changes from the side that lost at home to Tottenham Hotspur. Fletcher and Hunt are both carrying injuries, so Elakobi comes in at fullback and Jarvis plays on the wing. QPR versus Wolves.
Massive record back to 1997, one-hit wonder and everything. White Town, Your Woman on Energy FM. Could be a grandstand finish at Ewood Park.
Rovers 4, Arsenal 3. Arsenal giving themselves a chance of getting something out of this game with substitute goal scorer Mariusz Shanak.
JP has been at Energy FM since the very start back in 2001. However, after 10 great years here, he's presenting his last ever show today.
Hull have taken the lead against Portsmouth and it's Peterborough 1, Burnley 0. That is down in the Empower. It's been a mega 10 years, sort of started way back in the Summerland days, actually helped build the first studio. So I've been here right from the beginning. Been quite sad to leave, I think, to be honest. It's been really good, seen loads of people come and go, and got involved in the sports show, and got out and about around the island, meeting a lot of new people. So it's been a great experience, and I wish Energy all the best for the future.
Do you enjoy your time here then?
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It's what I've always wanted to do. Is literally, who wouldn't really? I mean, yes, it's like you play music and you chat, and that's your job. But yeah, it's great. I absolutely do. I do love it. I love music. I love getting involved with the audience. I just love it. I love mobile DJing as well, club DJing, things like that. I love music and seeing who's out there really and getting involved. It's what I've always wanted to do, and I'm really thankful for what I've done and given the people that's given me the opportunities to do radio.
It's great fun. The early mornings took some getting used to, but I love it. It's great. I wouldn't change my job for the world. News is just, it's different every day. It's really exciting and I love it.